Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're gonna be doing something new. Sorry. And I haven't done a tier ranking video in my channel for so yes, I did have some new poster in my background in case you didn't see because it's the new year. So anyway, we're gonna be ranking. I was originally gonna do a Disney box office prediction, but then I found this one on tier making, and then this one's okay, might as well just do all the big blockbuster movie that's coming out this year. Let me know comments below which blockbuster movie you're excited for. I'm definitely excited. I'll share it as we go through the list that I'm excited for. Some of them I'm passionate. Some will be $1 billion. Some of them I'm not sure. So there's something new on my channel, but otherwise this is pop culture, still Disney. So if you like any videos like this, make sure you give a very big thumbs up and subscribe because I make new videos every week. Well, I'll try to every week. So further ado, let's get right into it. We're going to be ranking all the box office movies, and this is going to be fun, okay guys? Okay, so I don't know if this guy, I know his name, Sean something. I subscribe to him on his YouTube channel, and he does he's known for ranking, so I'm thankful that he made this ranking for me. So not me, for people that are obsessed with box office movies nerds. So let's get it. Okay, first one is 20 Years Later. Again, I have never seen this movie. It looks intriguing. I think it's a trilogy. You guys? It's a trilogy, and I should probably watch it. That's the beauty of me. I feel like this is work. So I think this will be, it's either 200 or under 200. I'm gonna go with, you guys are gonna hate me, under $200. I think it's gonna be under $200. I like to be wrong. I like all these movies to succeed in the box office, but I think it's gonna be under 200. We shall see. Or even lower. We'll see. Okay, Avatar, The Fire of Ash. Ooh, I like the sequel for Avatar Way of Waters that came out long time ago, and I'm very surprised they made $1 billion. So I think it's gonna repeat the same history. It's been a while. I think it's gonna be $1 billion club, not that one. Oh, well, if I'm predicting 200, I think it's gonna be $1 billion club, and I hope it is. We'll see. I think it's gonna be $1 billion club, you guys. $1 billion. Let's go. Okay, this is Ballerina. It looks like a Black Widow movie, to be honest with you, when I saw the trailer, and I haven't seen any John Wick because I'm gay, and yeah, I heard it's a pretty great action flick. It looks, I don't know, I don't think it's gonna make above 500 million. I think it's gonna go below because guys, people hate female nowadays, female-led movies. It's very rare for them to succeed. So I'm gonna be confident. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna put it in 300. 300, you guys. 300. Okay, the next one coming up is Captain America Brave New World. I am currently, as this video is filming right now, I'm currently rewatching Falcon and Winter Soldier because it's been a hot decade since I've seen that series, and I'm having, a great time. It's very nostalgic. I just remember where I was at that era, pandemic era. It was very exciting because we're heading towards the spring. We're heading off for WandaVision. And I'm nervous about this film. I am super nervous. I don't think it's gonna reach $1 billion. I just hope the movie is pretty great. I hope it's amazing, at least. I hope it doesn't bomb like Ant-Man and Quantumania. And I think it's gonna reach, I'm gonna be mean, I would love it to reach 750 at least. But to be realistic, I don't know. If it's 500, it's still a flop. But I think I'm gonna reach 500. Ugh. I hope to be wrong. I would love to be wrong. I would love it to reach more than 500, but I think it's gonna reach 500. We shall see, because this movie has done so many bunch of reshoots and so many changes, and this movie's been delayed 2 or 3 times, and we're just gonna go for it. And no one doesn't seem hype about it. We'll see. Maybe once next, it's coming out literally almost a month from now. I don't know. I'm scared. So this one's Elliot. It's a Pixar movie, and you guys are weird. You guys always crave for original content. Here's Pixar doing it, but I don't think you guys are gonna watch it. I think you're just gonna save it for Disney Plus. And I hope you guys are wrong. And I think it's gonna reach under $200. I think it's gonna make more than, if I do a ranking, I think it's gonna make more than 228 years. I hope this movie is pretty great. I hope it's Elemental great. I hope. I'm still gonna watch it because I watch literally any Pixar movie, even though there's some I don't really like, but I think it's gonna reach under 200. I'm gonna be nice. I think it's gonna reach maybe 300. I'll be nice. 300. At least 300. That'll be cool if it reached 500, but I think it's gonna reach 300 at least. We shall see. This comes out in June? Ooh, what a competitive month. Pixar. So it's to come out this year, like last year, but then someone have to delay this for a year. Like, why? Anyway, I forgot what this movie is called. This is like Brad Pitt's movie, like Race. I have no idea what this movie is. I think it's gonna reach $200. Yeah, 200. Yeah, space car and stuff. Yeah, Fantastic Four. Ooh, this one's very interesting. What's interesting about this movie is that this is basically the sandwich before the Avengers movie, which is strange because they haven't even teased the big event of the Avenger movie. I love Marvel nowadays. And I've seen some hype with this movie than Captain America, to be honest with you. And I think that this will do pretty well. The question is, I don't know if it's going to be a $1 billion club level. I hope it's really good. I hope it's not like Eternals level disaster because it comes out in July. I thought it was going to come in November. July. Maybe we should move it. I don't know. Delete it. Anyway. So I think this is going to be, not that one, not 500. I think it's going to be 750, if I'm confident, around that range. I think it's going to be 750. And I'm so excited to see like the first trailer of this movie. It looks pretty amazing. It's Matt Shapen that directed WandaVision, and this looks, you know, I love the 60s aesthetic. I heard that they're gonna like go back and forth with like 60s aesthetic and also like modern. Hope we do. I hope we don't spend too much in the 60s era because we're tired of period pieces. But yeah. So anyway, this is Five Nights at Freddy the sequel. The first one made lots of money. When it first came out, I haven't seen the movie, but I know it made tons of money. And it was even released on digital and you can watch it at home and theaters too. I think it's gonna reach probably $300, if I gotta be honest with you. I think it's gonna be more money than these two previous movies, to be honest with you. And I think it comes out on Halloween, which would be a big jogger knocker. I would love if it reached around 500. I think it's gonna reach 300, to be honest with you, if I want to be very nice about it. But yeah. So anyway, this is How to Train Your Dragon. There's a bunch of controversial, but not as controversial with Snow White. We'll get into Snow White ones in that list. I think How to Train Your Dragon, again, I haven't seen the movie. I should probably watch it, to be honest, before this remake comes out. The dragon looks cute. I don't know his name, but like, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be confident. I think it's gonna reach 750, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be confident. I think it's gonna be over $1 billion, I hope. I think it's gonna reach 750. My second backup would be 500, to be honest with you. I think it's gonna reach 750, and we'll see. We'll see. These two movies could either be $1 billion or it could be close to $1 billion, but I think it's gonna be around that race. We'll see. I just hope that the movie's pretty good. The core fans, I think the key is if the core fans really love it, support it, then this could be $1 billion level, like Wicked, kind of. But yeah, I'll be confident with that. So this is Jurassic World. I know the trilogy Jurassic reached $1 billion. This is a whole new franchise, and Jonathan Bailey's in it. People are saying I don't think it's gonna be $1 billion, to be honest with you. I think it's gonna be close to $1 billion, maybe. We shall see. It depends on the Rotten Tomatoes score. It depends on how good this movie is. We haven't seen any, just these clips. I think it's going to be 750, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be in the middle between, I think it's going to make more than, this is Seems to You, by the way. I think it's going to make more than How to Train Your Dragon, and I think Fantastic Four is going to make more money. So I think this year we're going to have so many close to $1 billion. I don't know. This is just a prediction list. So that's the tea. That's how I feel about Jurassic World. I'm still gonna see it. Like, I'll see it for Jonathan Bailey, ScarJo, and it's a great cast. It's just, why are we doing another new trilogy? Anyway, Karate Kid. I think this comes out around summertime. I think this will probably be, to be honest with you, I think it's gonna be in the 200 range. I don't know. I think the fans, I might be wrong. I like to be wrong, but I think it's gonna be like a small core fandom. Depends, again, it depends on how good this movie is. But I think it's gonna be reached around like the 200 range. I think so. I don't know. It also collabs with Cobra Kai or something. Cobra kind of Netflix show, and I don't know. We'll see. I think it's gonna be around that range. Lilo and Stitch. People are hyped with this movie. I've never seen any like complaints. I mean, we haven't seen like the entire clip of the movie yet for this movie, but I feel like, I think it's gonna reach maybe $1 billion if I go to be. I think it's gonna be like Lion King level, to be honest with you. I think it's gonna be $1 billion, to be honest with you. I think you guys will be surprised. I think like it's gonna reach $1 billion level. Like, I think it's gonna be like Moana, where like it's going to slowly build into a bill, because I think the ad campaign for Lilo and Stitch is amazing. It's very nostalgic. That's how they market like the original film. I think it's gonna reach $1 billion. I think it's gonna reach $1 billion. The question is, I think it's gonna be slowly. Like Moana, by this time it's very close to $1 billion. So I think Lilo and Stitch will reach $1 billion. See, look at Disney. They already have $2 billion club potentially. Megan 2.0. Girly girl, she is a superstar. I'm so excited to see her. I think she's gonna make more money than her previous film. I think she's gonna reach over 300. I think I'm just a Megan stan. I think she's gonna be. This is also me ranking too. I think she's going to, I don't know if she's gonna reach more money than Freddie. Maybe like second. I think she's gonna be at the 300 range. I would love if she reached the 500s. I don't think so. I might be wrong, but I never seen a horror movie that reached like around 500. I might be wrong. Maybe the Conjuring franchise. I don't know, but I think it's gonna reach like the 300 range. I think it's gonna make more money than the first film. I think it just depends on how good it is. I'm curious how campy this movie is gonna be, but 300 range, baby. Okay, Minecraft. Okay, Minecraft is interesting. It could go either way. It could be a huge flop. I don't think it's gonna be a huge flop. I think it's gonna be, I don't know if it's gonna reach $1 billion. I think it's gonna be close to $1 billion. It looks like a fun movie. I'm curious to see it. I love the cast. I love Daniels in this movie. It looks very like silly, quirky. I hope they keep it that way. I have zero knowledge of like the Minecraft lore. To be honest with you, I think this is Universal or Warner Bros. I forget which studio that is. I think it's gonna be in the 500 range, to be honest with you. I think it's gonna make more money than Captain America. It has no competition. Ridiculously, during the Easter weekend, usually Easter weekend movie does pretty well because they have no competition. I think it's gonna be in the 500 range. I like to be wrong. I was thinking maybe if I'm very too kind, it's probably reach 750, but ooh, this is interesting. Mission Impossible. This is part 2. People have been waiting for this movie, and this comes out in May. It's not going to be overlapping with other movies yet, unlike the previous one. I think it's going to be collab with Stitch. I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's going to make $1 billion. I think it's going to be close to $1 billion, if that's generous. I think I'm very generous. I think it's going to be similar money with like the one released in 2028, to be honest with you. We'll see how great this movie is. It depends on the action sequence. I'm going to go with 750. Not that one. 750. I think it's gonna be making more money than, I'm really unsure with these two new movies. I think Fantastic Four is gonna make more money than Mission Impossible. I think it's gonna be in the 750 range, I hope. I think it's definitely gonna do way better than part 1 because the unfortunate Clyde, but it's supposed to come out last year, but they again love to delay this movie. Okay, Mortal Kombat. This is part 2. This came out during like the pandemic era, kind of like post-pandemic, but we're like almost, you know, 2021 basically. I think it's gonna reach $500, or I'll do 300. No, 300. I'll do 300. Yes, but I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be in the middle. It's either going to make more money than these two movies, but then I think the horror movies are gonna make more than Mortal Kombat. So I'm gonna be honest and be 300. If I gotta be honest with you, I'm so sorry. Okay, Snow White. Oh boy, I'm the 5 people in the universe that's very excited to see Snow White. You know, I love the original tale. I'm curious to see how they do with Snow White. I'm very nervous with this movie. There's so many controversy behind it. I'm scared that this might turn into a Joker 2 level, where it's just gonna be a disaster movie. I wish it would make $1 billion, but I don't think it's gonna be $1 billion, to be honest with you, with the amount of hate. I would love it if it's like Little Mermaid level. It depends on the stands, like me. But I don't have that energy to defend this movie because it's so hard. I would love it to reach like $500, but to be honest with you, I think it's gonna be 200, which is sad to say. I think it's gonna be more than Karate Kid. I would love it if it's like in the 500 range. If it's like Little Mermaid level, like I think the review, what matters is that I hope the review is like 60%, like it's gonna be like fresh tomato. That's the key. If this is like fresh tomato, then again, it's just similar Wicked. I hope the fans riot with this movie, and I just hope that if it reaches like 500, I'll be happy. I think that's very, very generous, but I think it's gonna be around 200. If it's under 200, oh boy, it's gonna be so bad. Well, otherwise it's gonna be bad either way. My box office prediction, but it's just the way it is. If this comes in 2 months from now, we shall see. And yeah. Okay, Superman. Okay, Superman fits in the 750 range. I think it's going to make more money than this 3 movie. I think because there's so much hype, especially when the teaser came out during December. People are so excited for a new Superman movie by James Gunn's universe. I think it's gonna be close to $1 billion. I think it's gonna be like close, similar to like the Batman. I would love if we reach a $1 billion club, but like I think it's gonna be in the 750 range. Okay, so that's I'm very interested to see where the box. Everybody's like relying on that movie, to be honest with you. Anyway, so this is Bad Guys. I think it's gonna maybe, I don't know if the movie does pretty well. I think it's gonna be in the 300 range. I'm not really sure it's gonna make more than Pixar's movie. Maybe I'm gonna do this. I think it's gonna be in 300 range, I hope. I am not really sure. I like to be around this comes in September. Maybe it might be like either Wild Robots or like Transformer 1 box office. I think it's gonna be 300 range. I would love it to reach 500, but we shall see. The Last Conjuring franchise. I'm nervous for this movie. I'm excited for this movie either way. I just hope that director does a pretty like great improvement than his previous work. I wish James Gunn was the one that directed this final film. I think he's still producing this movie. I personally think it's gonna be in the 500. I'm too confident. I think it's gonna be in the 500 range, to be honest with you. Honestly, it depends on the worldwide box office. If like people that are outside of domestic country, if you guys support this movie in September, I think it's gonna be in the 500s. I hope that it makes more money than the previous Conjuring. If it reaches around 500, it makes more money than the Nuns movie, then we are serving. I think it's gonna be in the 500 range. We shall see. It's either, I was gonna put 300, but I think we're gonna put it 500. It's the last one. We shall see. And Thunderbolts. Ooh, I'm more excited for this movie than these two ones, to be honest with you. I think it's gonna be way better than Captain America 4, but for box office wise, I think I'm gonna put it in the 750 range, to be honest with you. I just hope the movie's pretty good. I think it's gonna be, maybe it's gonna make Mission Impossible make more money than Thunderbolts. If it reaches around 500, we will all be happy. We will all be standing. But I think it's gonna be around the $750 range, most likely. Keytron, easy. I think it's gonna be under $200, to be honest with you. No comment, just that. Wicked, for good. I think it's gonna be in the $1 billion club, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be confident with it. It's part 2. The first one is a huge success. It's almost in the $1 billion. I think we are gonna make it to $1 billion club this year for the sequel movie. Yeah, I think it's gonna be in the $1 billion club. People are very hyped about the part 2 movie. And I just hope the movie really delivers. They already filmed it, you know. So I think it's gonna be in the $1 billion club, to be honest with you. It should, I hope it will be in the $1 billion club. Zootopia. I think it's gonna be in the $1 billion club, similar to like Moana, to be honest with you. I think it's gonna be in the $1 billion club, because the first one was in the $1 billion club. So like, why not? I'm very excited to see the Zootopia movies. And yeah. So this is my ranking for this year's 2025, all the blockbuster movie that's coming out this year. And the first one starts next month. Captain America Brave New World. This is my box office prediction, where I think this movie will land. Let me know comments below, which movie do you think will make $1 billion, which one will not make $1 billion, which one do you think it's gonna flop this year. Let me know comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed this movie. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was very fun to make. It's very fun to talk about box office movie, or which movie I think is gonna be fun. It's like making like an Oscar prediction. We shall see. Watch this video. Watch me how wrong I am once the year, and we shall see. It's just a prediction. So it comes with what you think, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye. Poof. Okay.
It's time to restore our kingdom.
Uh-oh.
Did I frighten you?
You did? Oh. Wait, that's it? Okay.